One November night, under the big top, an excited crowd cheered the performers louder than usual. It was the last show of the season. Soon, everyone connected with the circus would be going south to bask in the sun. Everyone except Barrymore, the performing bear. He planned to go into hibernation for the winter, as he did every year. Barrymore felt sad when he made his final bow. He loved the circus so much he wished it could continue all year round. Later that night, as the ringmaster took Barrymore aside for a serious chat, "I'm sorry to tell you this, Barry," he said, "but if you want to stay with our circus next season, at the same time." For the moment, however, Barrymore was unable to keep his mind on such a difficult problem. His friends had gathered in front of his private wagon to say goodbye. Fantella, the elephant, gave him a fancy pillow as a hibernation present. Barrymore was touched. "Thank you very much," he said wistfully. "I hope to see all of you in the spring." Then he hung his unicycle on the telephone pole, took his nightshirt off the laundry line, and went into the wagon. A few minutes later he tacked a sign on the door outside. "Do not disturb. I am hibernating." While the clowns removed their makeup, the rouseabouts quickly folded the canvas tent and loaded it onto a freight car. A special train was waiting to transport the entire circus to its winter quarters in Florida. "I hate to hibernate," grumbled Barrymore as he crawled into bed, "but this is what we bears have to do. So the sooner I go to sleep, the sooner spring will come." It wasn't very long before he began to toss and turn. "Oh, I almost forgot," he said, suddenly sitting up. "I've got to think of an idea for my new act. Maybe some music will help inspire me." He hopped out of bed, wound up his old-fashioned phonograph, and put on a record of lively circus music. Barrymore danced around the floor, flapping his arms and clapping his paws. He then tried to balance a ball on the end of his nose as he climbed up and down a ladder. Unfortunately, everything he thought of doing had been done before, only better by his friends the performing seals. When the phonograph finally wound down, Barrymore fell into his bed, exhausted and discouraged. Still, he wasn't able to sleep a wink because of a tickle in his throat. "A bear can't sleep if he's thirsty," he growled. He got up and trotted outdoors to the water pump to get a drink. There wasn't a trace of the circus anywhere. Only a lonely, lonely, vacant lot. Barrymore went back inside and again crawled under the covers. All at once he remembered something else. "How will I know when it's time for me to get up?" he said, scratching his fuzzy head. "Oh, I know. I'll wind my clock." So he set the alarm for April. But Barrymore still had trouble going to sleep. "Oh, well," he grunted, "I have all winter long to think of something for my new act." But before he finished this sentence, his eyes closed. He had finally fallen asleep. Outside, soft snowflakes gradually covered the wagon. Days and weeks and months passed slowly by. While he slept, Barrymore dreamed that his circus friends were having fun sunning themselves around a ring-shaped pool. Fantella was there floating on a huge rubber pillow and happily fanning herself. "I wonder what our friend Barry is doing," she was saying to Speedy Zebra. "Oh, he's probably working on his new act," replied Speedy, splashing about. Just then a large gold telephone began to ring. It rang louder and louder. "Why doesn't Fantella answer the phone?" wondered Barrymore in his sleep. Of course there was a good reason. It wasn't a telephone ringing. It was his own alarm clock telling him to wake up. Today was the 1st of April. Barrymore woke with a start. "I must have dozed off for a minute," he said, turning off the alarm. "Oh, no, it can't be April already. The circus will be back soon, and I haven't yet thought of an idea for my new act." He rushed to the door and looked out. A morning spring rain was drizzling. "Just look at that! I forgot to bring in my unicycle," he exclaimed. "It will get all rusty if I leave it out there any longer." The ground was slippery and muddy. Barry was about to get soaking wet, so he opened his umbrella and climbed up on the ladder to the roof of his wagon. Without hesitating a second, he walked out across the laundry line, balancing himself perfectly, step by step. When he reached the telephone pole, he carefully leaned down and picked up his unicycle. "I certainly can't ride through all that mud," he muttered to himself. He decided to pedal all the way back on the laundry line. Barrymore had started to do this with the greatest of ease when suddenly, midway across, he glanced down, saw his reflection in the water. "I've got it!" he roared. "I see the idea for my new act." In his excitement, Barrymore lost his balance, and over he fell, kerplash, right smack in the middle of the puddle. Barrymore didn't mind where he had landed. His problem was solved, and as he sat grinning, he heard the sound of a train whistle far off in the distance. His friends were returning from Florida vacation. Soon the rain let up and the sun came out in all its glory. This meant the circus could open that night as planned. When the roustabouts were busily putting up the tent, Ventella gave Barrymore a much-needed shower bath. "Well, Barry, have you worked up a new act?" asked the ringmaster during supper. "We're counting on you, don't forget." Barrymore beamed as only a bear hiding a secret can be. "Wait and see," he said. "Just give me a high wire and a net." Promptly at 8 that evening, the first show of the season got under way. When Barrymore heard the noisy crowd and the sound of band music, his ears perked up, and when he smelled the popcorn and cotton candy, he could hardly wait to perform. As he began to climb the rope ladder higher and higher, the ringmaster announced, "Ladies and gentlemen, we now proudly present the one and only amazing Barrymore, and a new act never before seen by anyone in the world." The audience grew very, very quiet. All the circus performers were spellbound as the drummer played a long, loud drum roll. The ringmaster's mouth dropped open when he saw the daring young bear ride his unicycle on the high wire all the way from pole to pole without once needing the net. The applause was thunderous. Yay! Yes, Barrymore's new act was a spectacular success. Overnight he became a great star, and never again did he have any trouble hibernating. The end.
I have to get my shirt on. Just a minute, but what did I say? I just said that. What's what I said? I just said that.
You don't need to yell at it. Just talk.
We pick flowers. Do you? Am I doing a story, Mom?
Make up a story.
Dear Megan. No. Here's a story. I want to do something. Let's do it. Come here, Lillian. Want to talk? Here's Lillian. And then talk. Say bubble. Bubble. Say bubble. Bubble. Say Megan. Megan. Say mommy. Mom. Say puppy. Puppy. Say Sissy. Sissy. Say Muncha Buncha. Buncha Buncha. Say Happy Wednesday. Happy. Okay, say lighter. Lighter. Say bubble. Bubble. Say that's all. That's all. I gotta explain something. That was Lillian. Isn't she good? I hope you're good too. Can you go home and pick up your toys? Okay, we're ready to go do a story in here. Okay, ready? Okay, we're gonna do a song first. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, your face will surely show. If you're happy and you know it, clap, stamp your feet. I got a strawberry shortcake book, coloring book. She has a friend. They're making a castle. Tweety bird, how is fairy today? Tweety bird, how is fairy today? Tweety bird, bird. Okay. Milk is good for you. Lois, cabbage is good for you. Cheese is good for you. Apples is good for you. Strawberries are good for you. Bananas is good for you. Apples and pears are good for you. And lemon. Everything's good for you. Like, I love dogs. Do you love dogs? Well, I love horses best. What? What did you say, Daddy? Go roar! Row. Row your boat. Here's a sea dog. Crab in Bearington. Fishing is fun. Sharks is not good. A killer shark will kill you. But seahorses is nice. Colors. It's fun to color, but it's fun to play in the water. I can swim. Can you? That's the end. I'm gonna do another one. Three little monkeys jumping in bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Take him to the doctor. The doctor said, no more jumping on Grandma's bed. Two little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Take him to the doctor. The doctor said, no more jumping on Grandma's bed. One little monkey jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Take him to the doctor. The doctor said, no more jumping on Grandma's bed. That's the end. Tape is good. I'm singing in the way. I'm gonna sing a song. Now it's a puppy. It's about a puppy and a Megan. Puppy and a Megan. There was a puppy who found Megan. No, there was a puppy who found Mommy and Lillian, and they too found it. So, and I saw the puppy and what do you suppose? It looked like a dachshund, but it wasn't a dog. But it is a sweetie puppy. We're teaching it to do things. What do you think has been? Bin, 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 bon, bin, bon, bon, da, bin, da, bon, bin, bon, bon, ba, 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 boo, bo, bin, bin, ba, pip, pip in the saw drawer, swats the sweetest warning, killing BF1. Kids is gone. He loves to be with kids, but he doesn't like kids very much. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Can I go with you? Ching, ching, ching. That is Anne. One is a turtle, one is a dog. They have lots of puppies to keep. Lillian! Lillian! Where are you, Lillian? Let's play hide and seek. Hide and seek. Oh, hi, Lillian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, that is not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. That's the right way. Thank you for helping me do it. That's the wrong way. This is how you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, that is amazing. That's the end. Hey, hey, hey,